Good morning again. Team Jhunjhunu and Team Kodagu has lined up for the last group league stage match on the under-17 junior girls category. Please give them a big round of applause. The home team supporters are filling up the galleries to support their team.
मैच शुरू करने की थैंक यू सर आप पहले उधर चले जाओ टीम कोडागू कम हियर कोडागू कम हियर क्विक हेलो एक बार हो गया दोबारा इधर आ जाओ Pencil Kodagu cadets, please distribute yourself, don't wait together, distribute, straight throat kick out in the audience category, spread.
ऊपर से एक बीप लेकर ये at this center. That's a beautiful thing happening up there in the morning, which is two great teams line up there at this place. Boys in red versus boys in white. And that's a good part to see them coming back strongly with that way, with a good hope of just scoring the first goal. And that will be very interesting to see which team opens their. So much interesting to see how they goes and what kind of a thing they do. Big pressure game, semi-finals. Not marginal mistake. A mistake can cost them the match. A mistake can cost them home back. So just abiding those mistakes, they need to be very careful with that same. That's a great thing happening. Picture for the moment. They're just looking to strongly come back in that way. Just trying to build that gap. Just trying to build that moment. Good passes win good matches. This is a kind of an example of good passes between the matches. Sainik school of. And there we see this good pass coming up from JJ is white and KG is in black orange. The team wearing that. Big pressure there. 4 minutes have gone so far with the hope. Can they score a goal at the right point? That is what their intent is. To strongly fight back for that, get for that goal, look to build that pressure and come fighting back, storming back. That's a big one. Good pass coming up straight away. They well tried. That's kind of a good way coming up right in that fact. Just trying to push it hard into that one with that corner coming up straight with girls in white. Just trying to decode that one. Especially this is good chances where they're up in the game. They're just looking to get sorted out with that kind of a brilliant defense line. Amazing from JJ side. And that's a good one from Jhunjhunu side. And Kodagu in the home ground, always special. Kodagu is always special, never easy to just get aside. Is a team in the boys' side under 15, under 17. They've been on the top list, qualified for semi-finals, and especially these conditions favors them this home ground. But well, this is going to be a great game, semi-final at this venue at the home ground. A team which has never defeated in any of the games so far, the boys section in that same rhythm, the girls section would also do well as they're the compatible team, best one in the tournament, so good in the kind of play they had been showing, and hopefully they go with that same rhythm, the same goals, and I'm sure that the great display of sportsmanship will be there in the game being played from their end. Girls in white and girls in black. Black is Kodagu, white is Jhunjhunu. They're just trying to get inside the D with the hope of getting a goal. Can that? Is that the one? Is this the first one coming? And a good clearance. A good clearance at the right point. Kodagu would have added the first one on the board. That is a brilliant. That is brilliant. That is absolutely a peach. Great thing happening right down here. They're just trying to build that pressure, just trying to get away from him at any cost, any point. They're doing their best, fighting back, struggling back with that pass, just trying to get through that pressure, trying to build that pressure away. That is how they're dealing with that kind of a situation. Ready on the task, ready on the point, looks to get his side. 10 minutes have gone so far, they're just in that hunch of getting that first goal. And the team who scored the first goal has a pressure, have always a chance to build pressure on the opponent side. And yet they do so. And yet they do so. They have that ability to push themselves hard. They have the ability to push them hard right in that segment. It's trying to bring that game ahead of the kind of play they had. Impressive one from Jhunjhunu side. Both teams equally dominant, and this great semi-final game to be played between these two great teams. There's always good drama. There's always compatible. It's always tough for any of those to come with flying colors, especially with the team who scores a goal or with the team who lets the goal coming in their way. So especially this is the chance, game of a high caliber, as we just look and set ourselves high onto that standard. Looks difficult for us, but this game is great. So far, it's never easy to quote right from here which team is going to be on the winning side. But so far, Kodagu is having good passes. They've got execution in the game they had shown in the recent times. But well, if you talk about the goalkeeping side, it has been phenomenal from Kodagu. The defense line is unbeatable, unbreakable, and yet that would be a little challenge for Jhunjhunu side to break that shackle, break that wall of defense line. Never easy. They always choke the forward players, always choke the ball coming from the way with a good clearance at every point. Mark my words. Your host commentator today for the game, Mohammed Sufi. And I'm sure just stay tuned on your seats in this place wherever you're watching this game. Will be enjoyed to watch this thrilling semi-final between these two great teams. They've got the ball in possession, girls in white. Just trying to clear and just trying to defend. Jersey number two have got the ball from Kodagu and passes back to their teammates. With that kick coming off, and the whistle has not blown, but a good clearance coming at this point. A good clearance coming at this point, with all the hopes of ball getting being saved. That's a good strategy to don't take risk in that beginning part, just to go with that flow, which is good one, good enough to allow them to survive in that situation. And same it happens with everyone in the side, as it happens with the same point. The kind of energy they have shown on the field is amazing. Both the teams equally good, and there will be a point where they'll analyze their game deeply. At which point they need to work, and yet they've got the ball. They've got the ball with that good pass, with that kick, with the free little loose kick, but well tried. It was a great display of pass. She was having a right chance. She could have tried herself, but passes to her teammate and giving them a chance, which is good, absolutely wonderful thing as a sportsmanship, trying to go with the team as we, eradicating I as myself, that I'll not go with myself as self game. I'll try to build the teamwork much, much better. I would go with passing. So this is a good intent shown by girl in black Kodagu team, having a good position over this ball, having good command from right to left. They're going with that pass. And is that the moment? And that's a good defense. Almost choking herself to go with that kick, but still the ball is in control of Kodagu in full command. With that good pass coming again, just trying to get it, but well guided into the safe hands of the goalkeeper of Jhunjhunu. Didn't taking much risk as 15 minutes of play about to go, but well, we are there in the center at this MK ground turf in Bangalore, Kodagu. They're the host, and the hosts are the team which have got several best things, a good unity team, as they have a lot of responsibilities at this point, and they are much much aware to that circumstances, the kind of situation they would have, the pressure of being of the home team. They have to play with that kind of spirit, with that kind of responsibility on their shoulder, as the entire school crew staff is proud of the game which the team is playing, both girls and boys rising to the occasion. This time jersey number 10 from Jhunjhunu releases the ball to her teammates, trying to get the place in D, trying to get a position, trying to come in that D, but misses that mark. And she has successfully been able to generate that corner coming, the first one. And now this has to be a chance. And if it brings the goal, pressure would surely be mount on the Kodagu side. Whereas with that hope, is that the goal coming? Now that will be a question to all. Will that kick brings the goal? Will that bring the first one? They still have the chance to go with that kick widely away from the picture, nowhere in the frame. Almost misguided. That's a miss kick, nowhere in the frame. A sight of relief by Kodagu. And there we see the children's girls and boys, they've gathered for this game. They're cheering for the home team. Why not? The home team, they're always cheering with no doubt, coming in large numbers, cheering and enjoying the game. And these are the tournaments which makes them on to be a good platform, which allows them to play a free game of what they had practice and to bring the right talent. And the winner of this tournament will have to they'll it's just like a golden pass for them to get a chance to play in the prestigious football tournament Subroto Cup. Again, a big stage game, a big stage tournament for the entire nation. And it is the proudest part for any athlete to be a part of such elite tournaments, elite playing against elite teams, highly well structured tournament throughout the nation. And once they get a chance, they knew it's a big platform which always gives help throughout their career. It's just like an experience in their CV. It adds value to their game. It's just like that. So far, 18 minutes have gone. Both the teams are nil and nil. But Kodagu is a team which never sits quietly. They'll come with counter-attacks. They'll come with target again and again. This is a team which never sits back quietly. This is an indication of a good kick coming off as she marks the player, just guides them to be in that position. With that kick coming off straight away into the side, still that kick sits and straight into the hands. That was a danger one, but well collected into that safe hands. But for a while, it was a stunning moment. It was not easy as it looks. Saving the ball, handling it with that vision, just keeping that eye on the ball. Just a blink of eye, you misses and you faces that goal into the net. So this is what it happens, and this is what they would not look to go ahead in that way. There's that kick coming with that hope. 20 minutes have gone so far in the game, but still look to find their first one coming in that set. Can they bring their first one? Can they do it so? Can they do it so? This is a good one from the captain's side. Tiara leading from front. Absolutely doing a great job. Goalkeeper coming too far from the line, but trying to put the ball onto that opponent side, doing it good with no hesitation. 21 minutes have gone so far without a goal being scored, and a good defense line from the side. With that move, just trying to get good pass, easy pass, and small pass, effective. There she can kicks it. Oh dear. Quickly reaches there. Aisha, the goalkeeper from Jhunjhunu side, reaches there on time. It's just a matter of few seconds. If you are late, that's a good pass coming in that way. Went up high. And there is a chance, there is a chance, but a clearance coming right in the sign, right at the good time. They've lost the ball, lost the grip. Successful in getting that corner, which is a good news. Still, the hopes are alive. Still, the game is okay. Still, the game is not yet over, which means they're on to that target. They're on to their set. They believe they're into the game. And if Jhunjhunu gets, it will be a great move. Kodagu have get the ball in good action, good time, good work, good job done by the captain leading from front. That's a good ball, but oh dear, she misses. Is that a chance? She misses it completely, Yash. But luckily went back at a right time and picked that ball up. That would be a danger one for the team. The small error can cost them a goal, but she manages to pull that one up in a quick succession of time. And that's look good to be there onto that occasion, rising onto that one with that header coming straight. Oh dear, she kicks it away and then gets the ball in Jhunjhunu side, taking and leading from that way. Jersey number 27 with that good move, good dodging, three players, but could not just get away from the defense line. Tried her best, run quickly, covering that long distance. 25 minutes have gone so far. They're left with few minutes of this first half with the score line says nil from both the end. But both the teams are in a quick succession or a quick hunt of scoring their first goal. And if it happens, so that would be a great move, great possibility of action. Still, the ball is in their possession. Kodgu gets the ball, lost the ball again. This is good running between the field covering that way. Good pass from both the teams with that good pass coming, with that good kick. And a good job done by girls in white. kicks it away, just trying to get closer, just trying to come back in that way. Is that the moment? Is that a chance they would love to come back strongly there with that action? And if they do so, it will be great, remarkable. Well, in order to just making sure Kodagu coming with that way, there's nobody else. Can she? Can she? Oh, why did she pass it back? She would have chosen that way, and a good save by Aisha. A good grab. She would have gone herself. She was so close, but instead of trying, she believes to kick it away. And that kick straight away coming in that way. And there we see the cheering side from both the teams. The Kodagu fans, officials, members, school players, and other dignitaries have gathered in that way, just supporting their school team, the home team. And it's been 29 minutes so far without any of the goal being scored from their end. So, which is a good way, as both the teams have played so good, compatibly good against each other at this venue. And there's again a great display of sportsmanship we've seen. They've gathered in that way, they've gathered in that number. And again, with that kind of a good start, good hope coming back, with, with just the whistle about to blow in few seconds, they're left with that kind of a play. Not sure of how much additional time would be awarded to make sure that they've got some more time. And the one who finishes their half time with a goal, the pressure would mount on that. Now Kodagu have got the ball. They would love to strongly fight back. Strongly, they have their chance. Charging back quickly, then looking with that pass, but misses that occasion. Just looking to get inside that way, inside that channel, just looking to get herself back and then guiding back through that. A good clearance in the form of a header. Jersey number 24. But Kodagu have got the ball back in the action. That is a chance. Is that a chance? Oh, well done, well done. Good save in the end. With 1 minute of additional time, the whistle goes. As the half time begins. With both the teams nil-nil, Jhunjhunu as well as Kodagu. And now they, and I'm sure, stay tuned. The second half will be much, much more interesting and enthralling. This is a semi-final of high hopes. Both the teams doing great ones. Stay tuned. Good news, we are back in the center. And now there will be changes in the left side and right side of the goal post. And umpiring has been, referees have been tremendous on the field. They've been so much fair in giving fouls if it is, with no hesitation. They've been up to the top standard, the great one. And there we see the planning and execution they've been talking about. Girls in white Jhunjhunu at this level, they've come up with new strategy. Where is Kodagu as well? They have few plans in their lineup. And as we see, they're coming ahead with that kind of a target being raised from their end. They're back in this stage, they're back in their way, just looking to get set in that kind of a start. Girls in white try to build that pressure, come strongly on that one. And they knew the value of time being just kicking off at every single minute, the time just going off, and the time's just going off and off, ticking off, with pressure mounting on both the teams. They've been so good at the kind of play they had shown. But one thing is common, the team which scores the goal first have immense joy. They're filled with confidence and they have that kind of support, the kind of right enthusiasm. They're into the pressure, the one team which concede a goal leg behind. And it's a timely game, matter of time where you find it difficult to get strongly there, fighting back. And this is how they'll just try to come strongly with that number, strongly with that kind of a hope. Code go successfully in able to produce that moment of a penalty one, and now that will be, everybody is eyeing at this stage to just see how they goes away from that goal, and a good clearance coming by girls in white. The girls in white try to lead that one from front. Quickly she runs. They've got the ball, tried hard. She's back on the field. A good dodge, good dribbling skill, that good move. Losing the ball in the end. The girls in white, Jhunjhunu too as well. They're good in producing those corners, producing those minimal opportunities, trying to convert them into the maximum output of what they did. She's trying to put that right foot quickly there with that pass into that side. And is it so? Is it so? And it is it. Yes, it is. What a game. Take a bow. Code go in pressure. What a goal coming. As I mentioned, is this the right opportunity they've created? And yes, they do so. Girls in white, Junjunu. successfully in that strategy. As I mentioned in the beginning, they've come with a few hope. Who would have thought this penalty corner would have raised into a good opportunity? And look at the point in and then rolls it. A great one. This is a great. Never easy to kick the ball from the corner side as a goal. Never easy. It requires a lot of training, a lot of expertise, and she did it with a great move. Just that kick coming strongly into that net, just target it. It was a goal oriented kick, I would say, into the goal. With no hesitation, that is one of the best goal of the tournament, I would say, in the girls section. With that corner coming straight away, dodging the goalkeeper. Clueless. She had no answer to that one. And now the pressure mounting on girls in white. And the whistle goes. Oh, she's hurted badly. That's not a good sign of for the girls in black coat group. It's the home one. One bounce, two bounce, and then inside the nets. Physiotherapist has come up on the field with the hope of providing her the best of the support she deserves. She would love to get well as soon as she recovers, and it will be a good news for the team. She's a key player, leading the team from the front. Need to be well. She is one of the good players of the tournament for the team, leading the team Kodagu from the front, but she is not well. It seems out. She's leaving the field. Uh, I'm not sure who will be the replacement of her. She is one of the best players compatible. Oh, she's got the hand well tied and a good quickly move. There is trying to roll that moment, and a good player is coming right at the right point. That's a good one. That is a good, well opportunity oriented one. He would love to come back at this stage. Portugal team in deep pressure, but will she be able to generate that moment? And the goalkeepers from good job allowing the ball to go, keeping the good presence of mind. It's Aisha from Jhunjhunu. He's trying to kick that one hard into that point. And a good clearance coming right at this point. Jersey number 27 from Jhunjhunu, blocking Kodagu side. This is the right opportunity, right moment. She gets banged on in that way, with that kick coming strongly in that favor. But good interception. Oh, now there could be a trouble. Now there's a chance for Kodagu. Kodagu is entering inside the D. It's never an easy task to just defend the. Can she gets it? And there it is! As I mentioned, Kodagu gets an equalizer. This is a team which never sits quietly. They act bravely. This is a brave, valiant effort entering into their den and then hitting that into the nets. This is a great comeback. A great comeback by a team who is one of the strongest compatible team. Now they're back into their form. Now it will never be as easy as it looks or likes for girls in white to play that game. And Kodagu will now look to play that lead, look to get that lead ahead. Now pressure on all Junjunu. There it is, they're coming in that form. Junjunu now dominating a little well, but little while ago in the 10 minutes of game, Kodagu has been phenomenal. They've been on to that occasion, rising to that moment. Jersey number 22 coming in that action. Look at the point from jersey number 22. She comes across with that pass and just getting that good move in the end. That's a gentle touch in the nets, and it goes away with that goal. Kodagu taking the charge. That's a good pass and a good move. Excellent to watch them with that one. Good dodge. A good play of pass back to her player. Looks to find their own player and then try to moves the ball in the direction of goalpost, trying to moving ahead. That is what they've been taught to play that safe game and a safe pair of hands by the goalkeeper from Kodagu. Jersey number 20 actively there, searching for that goal, searching for the right moment. And there it is. They're getting in the action. Nobody's there. Can she get the chance? Can she get it? Oh, away from what well tried. Jersey number 27. She reached almost there, but at last losing that control. Well try in the end. With that long range, and Kodagu just trying to convert that opportunity. And this is how it happens. Who would have thought this game would have reached in that way, in that fashion? And there you see that good pass, and nobody's there to collect it. And there you see that kick coming off very often. A good one, jersey number 20. There with that good pass, but finding Kodagu player and then Jhunjhunu coming back from that way. And there you see continuous cheering of their team, the home crowd, which is boosting the confidence Kodagu as they flyly come back with that good goal, showing the right intent, showing the great game, showing the good ability of what they did in the previous matches, and still they are entering in the D, which is a big hectic problem for any team to just get them away with a goal. So they are so good in their planning. This is a great try and good try, almost just choking the defense line. And now they are just playing their fearless game. Kotagu, they're renowned, they're known for their game attacking side and good captaincy from captain, just allowing the players to go with their natural game, try to play their position, uh, whichever side they would enjoy the best they're good at. Either it is defense line, either it is forward line. This is a great example of captaincy led by Kodagu side. Oh, that is a good one coming, but missed that mark. Tried their best with any cause. They would love to come in that corner. As we know, the value of corner, which is shown by Jhunjhunu, they have caught a precious goal in the corner, and same they would love to come back with that kind of a spirit. Is this a good moment? Is this an indication of something new is happening or something good is coming? All pressure on Kodagu. They knew the value of a corner. Jersey number 27. All eyes on your kick. How good you goes? But still, she has a chance to deliver it into the nets. And a goal should be there if to get in the semi-final. The winner of the team would get a chance to participate in the final. Is that the moment? Is it? Yes, it is. That is the same moment. The same goal coming in that same fashion. Now, girls in white, Jhunjhunu has taken the lead. This game is flowing from one side to other. What a comeback! All the way is they're getting corners and goals. One was from the right corner. Now this is from the left corner coming back. Both the goals coming in that way. So now pressure on all this way is they need to be very, very careful in not providing that little space in that D area, which is girls in white have been able to manifest that opportunity in that D with that corner coming up and two goals straight away with that same mistake. Now that is something that they need to look at it. What's happening up there? That's a good clearance, but the goalkeeper came too close, too far from the goal line. They're very much secure. They're very much sure about all the. That's the beauty of this game as the game goes. And 8 minutes remains, and hardly 1 minute of additional time. Still, Kodagu trying to come back with their flying colors, and they have that ability to shine. In the last few seconds, also they can score. The game is in good touch and good control of girls in white. There's pressure mounting on them. And if Jhunjhunu scores another goal, then it would have been a call of the match for them, and they would qualify into that grand occasion. Trying to get inside that way, jersey number 20 again. He gets the ball with that offside.
Kodagu coming strongly with that action. The ball is inside that control of that way. And if they enters the D, there is possibility of highly scoring a goal. This team has most number of times a team which entered the D and with the possibility and probability of scoring a goal lies in their skills. Long kick coming, but easy one for them. They left with 6 minutes time of play. Arpana is now replacing. She's coming in the place. Jersey number 50 with the hopes of many people and her presence, and that will be very interesting if her presence can add a value to it. Surely she would call her value. She's a good player. She added to the game in this last 6 minutes of play. What value she can add? Can she pull up this game? Can she produce some good passes? And now the clock is ticking. That is what girls in white are just aiming. They just want to go with the time, and with the time being flowing, ticking off, they're just in that good position. With each and every single second being lapsing, they are coming with a positive intent as they knew only the 6 minutes, the remaining play, they need to just manage anyhow. And they are in the picture, they're in the frame. That's all what they are just trying to pull that. What all they can just do it enough. But if they do so, they're back in their and if they do so, they're back in their action. And a good goalkeeping by Aisha there from the Jhunjhunu side. They cannot take them lightly, Kodagu, which is a stronger team as compared to Jhunjhunu, the kind of lineup they have, the kind of good passing, the kind of good strength the players they have. But there's a good side of relief whenever they loses a ball, running quickly, just looking for someone to get the ball. Jersey number 27, so quick in their move with that good ball, with that good one. Is that the third one coming straight? Oh, just misses with that easy margin. That would have been the third one. This is a brilliance of the girls in white. Sorry, the girls in white, Junjunu side. It would have been the third one as it so with that kick coming. And now in the remaining 2-3 minutes of play, we've seen some attacking mode from girls in white Junjunu. They're just attacking quickly, then allowing Kodagu team just an inch because they knew if they do so, then in the penalty side, if at anyhow, if Kodagu scores a goal and takes this game to the penalty side, then surely they're up against Kodagu is a team which is up against it. The penalty side never lost a game. If you look at the previous games or the previous years or the play of football, they're unbeatable in the penalty shootout, so they knew the value of the game at this point. Kodagu didn't give any inch to their side, and they've got the ball in their legs, and ball in their way, and just they knew the time it's about to tick off. 180 seconds left, I would say, rather than 3 minutes, because for some point it becomes long, but some point it becomes short. And they've got the ball. They've got the ball. Oh, just misses. Was this the closest of the chance they had in the game? It looks the closest of all. Somebody would have been there, and look at the smile on the goalkeeper side. They knew that this was a golden chance missed, an opportunity fully missed by girls in black coat crew. And still they have the possession of the ball. The time is ticking off, and there's always a danger when you she kicks it away, but moreover she did not take the risk, which is why girls in white are not taking any risk. They knew the value. They knew the value of the kind of pass, the kind of game Kodagu is playing. They're aware of the fact. Again, a good clearance. Easy one, didn't taking risk. Didn't taking risk at any point. Looks to build the pressure. Is this the kind of a game they look to build their game? Is this the moment? Is this the chance they would love to come back strongly with that kick? Strongly with that kick, and now they have made it. 60 minutes have gone so far with two goals on the board, led by Jhunjhunu side, leading this game from front, but still not sure. 2 minutes of time, which is for Kodagu, it seems out to be much enough time as they knew the value of the time. They're only left with 120 seconds, I would say, even less than that. No marginal error, and a good header coming in that way, and no mistake is tolerable at this point because they cannot afford any mistake. They are there strongly, just trying to go with the same rhythm, just trying to get the time tick off. That's all what they can do. 50 seconds left. What magic can they do? Still, the ball is in possession of Kodagu, but well deflected by girls in white. Then good action. Kodagu again didn't losing their hope. This is the spirit of the game they had. They never look so. They're so much calmed and composed. They're so much calm, composed, with hardly 20 seconds, and they yet to calling off a player. There's a replacement, and I'm not sure the time's ticking off. And yet the referee says, sorry, the time's kicking off. Whistles have been applauded with that kick coming strongly there. It's Aisha now. All eyes on her, all eyes. She grabs the hearts as well of people who was in their mouth with that save. It was a do or die situation and a good save in the end. Still, the ball is in control of Kodagu, but a deflection coming in that way. Till the time the ball is in their court, we cannot say anything which team goes good. Oh dear, she has passed in the wrong direction. That is something that they are just looking to get this opportunity. This is the closest opportunity, a opportunity for fully for Kodagu, a hope for a good comeback. Oh dear, the whistle goes, the final. Kodagu are not happy for this one. They played a magnificent game throughout the tournament from the beginning to that one. And Jhunjhunu becomes the first team to qualify for the finals. They've made it into their place. What a wonderful display of sportsmanship we've seen from both the teams. Amazingly good job done by Kodagu and Jhunjhunu as well. They're the winner of this game, and especially a good thanks to the goalkeeper Aisha. She did 2-3 saves, which was not easy as it looks from here, but a great display of sportsmanship as we see both the teams lining up in that queue. and a goodbye of a great game, and then shaking of hands, mutually respecting each and every player, then and then saying goodbye to this game. A great display of sportsmanship we've seen. Stay tuned for the upcoming matches as well, being scheduled at 10 p.m. And they will see they're going back with a bit of disappointment there, but good display, amazing. We have the coming up lineup there. So the lineup of the scores line says 2-1. Jhunjhunu there. Coming up, we have Sub Junior Boys Under 15 Chandrapur versus Kodagu in the boys session at 8 p.m. Shortly after 30 minutes, Chandrapur will go to. Stay tuned for this great game.